Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Unity, and this is a new channel, but it's not like I'm changing channels or anything. This is a slightly distorted channel, and what slightly distorted is, it's my game battles team. The game battles team consists of well, there are 5 of us, but one of us is just like still kind of in training. So there's 4 of us. It's me, Unity, Soundless Raven, Karasu1118, and GC Nickus. So yeah, first of all, what is game battles? Game battles is competitive gaming, for those of you that don't know that. So we decided, actually, Soundless Raven and I, we decided, like one day when we were just playing good with each other, we decided let's make a team. And so I kept researching, and I'm like, let's make a game battles team. And it was originally called Crew, but under some difficulties we just changed the name to Slightly Distorted. So game battles, for those of you who don't know it, is competitive gaming. It's a way for players to get better and make money off of gaming. It's sponsorships. It's actually really big. If you guys have heard of teams like Team Fear or Optic or Envious or AOX, like teams like those, go check them out. That's mostly where they got their names from, is game battles, doing like game battles in MLG, variant stuff, and just going out into tournaments and winning money. So, a couple of things about the team Slightly Distorted. First of all, this is team tactical, but we only play team tactical to learn how to work together as a team, because in game battles, first of all, there is friendly fire. It's longer bomb times, it's shorter time, it's a lot different, well, the way we play, because we play by MLG rules. Okay, so Slightly Distorted. As I said, the team started with me and Raven coming up with the idea, and originally we were co-leaders, but it kinda got to the point where he was in charge of like websites and marketing, basically getting us out there, and I was in charge of, you know, the dirty work, if you may say, like, you know, making callouts and stuff like that. So he handed over his leadership, like in quotes, to Karasu1118, who is a good player, but he's not really technically leader. Still, it's me and Raven. So Karasu, what his job is, in case I can't make it to a game battle or I have no plan, which I usually do have a plan, he makes callouts. So that's what it is. Then we have GC Nickus, who is a great player. He thinks that he's not that good, and honestly he does have some things to work on, but he is a great player. So yeah, we all do have YouTube pages. Mine is Precise Sphinx. I'll leave a link in the description to everyone's channel. Karasu1118 is Mr. Karasu1118. Soundless Ravens is Soundless Raven, and GC Nickus, he's not gonna be doing much gameplay. That is, if he decides to do gameplay at all. So his is Pig Bomb Productions. So I'll leave a link in the description for those. So yeah, we're playing team tactical. Now usually we do have game battles practice. We have them very frequently. Now so, and then when we're done, we go and work as a team. Now usually when we're doing game battles practice, we all just hit auto assign, and whoever's team we end up on, it's 2v2. So yeah, we're playing team tactical, and it's much different. Like on game battles, you have no kill streaks. It's much harder, much better players. So it's basically there's no equipment as well. So it's basically gun on gun. So let's talk more about the roles. The roles of everyone on our team. So Soundless Raven and GC Nickus, they are amazingly good players, and as you can tell by this gameplay, I'm just running around defending stuff. I'm not really doing much. It's basically Raven and Karasu just tearing the other people up, and usually it's just Karasu running around slaying, and then I'm kind of in between of slaying and objectives, and then Raven and Sorry about that part right there. But Raven and Nick is just defending. And sorry about that again. Like I was just checking something earlier. So the roles, Raven and Nickus are not slayers, they are defenders. We made it to where like we did not want it to be slayers and OBJs objectives. So what we did was they are defenders unless it comes to like demolition. Then that's when I usually get like a lot of call outs made. I'm just like, you guys do this and that. It's more of we trade off, except for when it comes to capture the flag. That's when they're slayers, kind of. They're basically just defending the flag, and then Karasu and I, who like together when we're on a team, we're really good. So when we do capture the flag, when like we're usually running submachine gun, like lightweight and marathon, and we're just capturing the flag. So basically this is how it is. Usually, I'm not saying this is all the time, usually Raven and Nickus are defenders. Then you have Karasu, who is the slayer, if you might say, and then slash OBJ. But everyone really does play objectively. We don't really have like roles on roll. Like we just go with whoever's best at what they're doing, and then I'm in between defensive, slayer, and OBJ. I do whatever has to be done. So like I'm like everyone will be on the line. Like I'm that line to where like if all my team is down, I'll usually be close to the bomb, but I won't be exactly right beside it, so they can tell me like what's going on, and then I'll get there. So something like that. It's kind of hard to explain, but so yeah. What are we doing with this channel? Let's go into like the question parts, because this game is almost over. What are we doing with this channel? This channel isn't strictly game battles. We may have some fun and stuff with this. Will we be doing like things like team deathmatch and domination, like regular public matches? I'm not particularly sure. Maybe, but not a lot. Most of them are going to be game battles practices, and team tactical. Who is the so if you're saying all this, who is the legit leader of Slightly Distorted? We are not particularly sure. It depends on what category it falls in, basically. I mean, if like, so as I said, like me and Raven are leader, like we're co-leaders. What we do is when I say we're co-leaders, what we do, we don't make like team-based decisions without each other's consent. As in, like if we're kicking someone off or adding someone on. Who's the best player? Again, I'm not particularly sure. I can't just say it. If I had to choose a slayer, of course it'd be Karasu, because, well, he's really good. But then again, if I had to pick like a amazing team player, it'd be between Soundless Raven and GC Nickus. So I'm just not particularly sure. It's basically your preference. So this video is wrapping up. I'm sorry I didn't have enough time to explain everything. I'll explain more. I'll check the description for links, and bye guys.